here, and she's having her dinner. She's got some nice trail mix, which for all of you that are watching and here, we make that ourselves. It's a high-protein dog food with a combination of cranberries and peanuts added into it. She has a nice chunk of watermelon and some carrots. So she's going to get a second fruit here. The menu was changed earlier, and we just added another fruit to it. So she'll have her fruit in a little bit with her meal. So it's kind of looking kind of bleak out here with the pond down and all the logs and stuff in the middle of it, but it actually doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to look. Earlier today we took down the tansy field. Tansy is an invasive plant in this area, and it just has taken over in the area where we have planted clover in the past. So today, Spencer and John went over and they cut it all down, and we will replant. Hopefully we will get some rye and some clover growing in there again for the bears to eat. Over on the mound, we do have some nice grass coming up, and the bears have enjoyed eating that, not only throughout this week, but today Tasha was really digging into it behind Ted's den. Holly is currently in the cabin den, and we'll keep her there throughout the night tonight, and then she'll be out again tomorrow, and I think we're just going to let Holly out for a while. She seems to be getting very frustrated with Lucky. So she is an estrus, as everyone knows, and she's proving to be kind of cranky right now. So I want to go over the bear weights for this week. Everybody's looking good. Ted is at 571, so he lost 1 pound, which is excellent. We have Lucky coming in at 441, 441 pounds. Holly is 253 pounds. And Tasha just looked up and said, "Where's Holly?" And then we have Tasha weighing 247. She lost 2 pounds. So everyone is looking very good in their weights, and we're hoping to keep them in between 2 and 3 pounds for the rest of the coming month of June. It's going to be hard with the bears being in their enclosure. So they will be getting different enrichments. I know everyone has been anxious to know when we're going to start doing the tubes and the cubes and the donuts and some other things that we have planned for the bears. That will be starting next week. And that's so we keep the boredom down and keep the bears active while they're in their dens. Holly and Tasha don't have too much problem with that since they love to tip over their bowls and throw them around. That seems to be the genuine toy for them. So Tasha is still eating and finishing up her watermelon. And if anybody watches Holly eat her watermelon, she usually sees her eat the rind first and then the meat of the watermelon after that. It's interesting how she likes to eat, and all the other bears will just eat the meat. We are going to give them a mango to see if they like that. Again, Tasha's looking up, and bears are continually looking around to make sure that there's no other bear around to take their food. And so that's something that all bears do, all wild bears do it, and our bears do it here. Ted doesn't do it as much as the other three, but it's always an anxious time when there's food in front of them and there might be another bear in the area. They're also alerted to any kind of different noise or any voices that they're not sure of. This makes them look up to make sure that no one new is coming around to take their food or scare them. The jays look like they're going to move in and take a little bit of food too, the blue jays. If you saw Lucky out earlier, he was playing over on the other side of the pond, and I think he got stung by something because he really smacked the ground a few times and then his foot. So he may have got stung by a bee, although he didn't jump up and run like he usually does. But he was kind of smacking the ground around back there for no reason except maybe something stung him. All the bears were very interested in all the workers that were inside the enclosure today. John, Buck, Scott, Spencer, and John, I think I said John, but Derek, our new intern, was in there, and they were all touching different things around the pond. So when the bears came out, Their noses were not only in the air but to the ground and smelling everything that was touched. Holly has also currently been looking over towards the forested area, so I know that there's bears that are out there interested in her also. As she moves a little bit farther into estrus, it becomes more frustrating for her when she knows there's males that she can choose from, but she certainly can't see them, and they can't see her. But Ted has been pretty interested in her, and this is a relationship that we've not seen before. Because Ted has never been interested in the girls before. And this year he's changed his mind, and suddenly at 22 years old, he has decided that he likes the girls. So he's been going back almost on a daily basis to visit them, and he goes to each one of the enclosures in the back, and he just says hi. And then he kind of gets lost a little bit and finds his way back. So he's had a good walkabouts lately, and sometimes we do have to go in and turn him around to bring him back to where we want him, which is his own den. So he gets pretty tired, so he has taken a couple of long naps the past couple days. Well, I want to continue to thank everyone. When we do our live broadcast next week, we will be doing it not only here on the deck, but also back at Ted's Den. And when we're doing that, of course, we'll probably be doing dinners and some sort of enrichment, but you won't see the bears out. You will be seeing the workers working on the pond area for the next few weeks at least here. If our guests here would like to have something else to do in Ely, besides all the fine dining that we have in this town and canoe area, there's also the Wolfe Center that's located just a few miles across town, about 3 to be exact. It's on the right-hand side of the road, and they educate about wolves as we educate about bears. And they just about 3 weeks ago opened up a new exhibit area. And it's a fun place to visit and very interesting and educational. So it's worth your time, and you get $1 off by using our wristband over there, as they give $1 off for anyone coming here. So I want to thank everyone for tuning in. Tasha has finished her dinner, and now she's eating some extra snacks that were thrown out for her. So we will be signing off, and we will catch you at the 12:30 broadcast tomorrow. Thank you all for tuning in. Have a good night. Bye.